Have you ever noticed something? Many people who survived the Biafra War rarely talk about the full story. And it's not because they forgot, but because sometimes remembering hurts. If you've ever asked an elderly Igbo person about the Biafra War, you probably notice something. They will tell you one or two stories, maybe about running from one village to another, maybe about the hunger. They will talk about losing someone, and then they will stop, or they will change the subject. See, for the survivors, for the people who survived the war, silence wasn't proof that nothing happened. Silence was their own way of surviving what happened. The Nigerian Civil War officially ended in 1970, but for countless of Igbo families, the grief, the pain, the loss did not end with the ceasefire. Some of them had lost their families, their wives, their husbands, their children, their parents, their siblings. Some of them lost their houses, their farms, their businesses. Many of them lost virtually everything they had. Some of them witnessed bombings. Some survived the blockade and the famine that followed after that. Some of these people buried their loved ones without even getting a chance to mourn them properly. And here is something we don't even talk about enough. After the war, many of these people who survived, they had to focus on rebuilding their lives. They had to focus on finding food, on starting businesses again, on raising their children. They pushed all their focus on surviving that they left no room to process the trauma they went through for these years the war lasted. There was also another layer. For decades, many families chose silence. Some felt that speaking about the war could reopen old wounds. And some of them felt that no amount of words, no amount of explanation could truly explain what they lived through. But this is why oral history matters. Because every time an elder tells one memory of Biafra, they are preserving a piece of history that may exist nowhere else. Not everyone who survived the war remembers it the same way. And not every family experienced the war the same way. And that is why listening matters. Because history is not only found in archives or libraries, sometimes it is carried in the silence of those people who survived. And one day, if we stop asking these people, these stories will disappear with them.